Cravings are a common concern that many women talk to me about in our sessions, so I'm going to cover it in this video. Often women get caught up with thinking that having cravings means that somehow they're failing. But what's actually happening here is the body is sending a signal that it needs something. So what does your body need when it's sending you a signal via cravings for sweet, fatty and yummy foods? First of all, let's acknowledge that being hungry is only one of many reasons that we eat. We eat for emotional support, we eat to celebrate, we eat purely and simply for enjoyment. So cravings are not a bad signal from the body, they're simply information. But helping ourselves to reduce cravings can mean that we are actually giving the body more of what it needs. If you are struggling with emotional eating, this is something that you should be talking to a mental health practitioner about, a counselor or a psychologist, especially if it's becoming a problem for you. But let's think about food in its simplest sense, nourishing the body. And how do we nourish the body? We do this by providing it with the protein, fat, carbs, vitamins and minerals that it needs. And we can actually reduce cravings by making sure that we're getting all of the nourishing foods that our body needs. And the easiest way to do this is to ensure that you have good quality protein on your plate, plenty of fruits and vegetables, and also healthy fats. And what we're doing here is stabilizing blood sugar by ensuring that we have enough protein, fiber, and nutrients in our meals. And this actually can help to reduce hunger and reduce cravings. But if you're doing all of this, it's also important to remember whether you're actually eating enough calories for your needs. Now, when women want to lose weight, they often reduce their calories quite drastically. And this can lead to cravings simply because you're actually hungry. So I always recommend that you ask yourself a few questions. If you're noticing cravings about an hour or two after a meal, you should really be asking yourself this. Did I eat enough in my last meal? Did my last meal contain protein, fat, fiber, and plenty of nutrients? Now, if you answered yes to both of those questions, then it's likely that you are just having an emotional craving, and like other emotions, you can breathe through it, go for a walk, have a chat with a friend, simply change your environment. And as with all emotions that come and go in waves, so do the emotion of cravings. But if you say, no, I didn't eat enough, and no, I didn't have protein, fat, fiber, and plenty of nutrients in my last meal, the best way forward is to ensure that your next meal does fulfill this criteria. Because what you're doing here is helping to stabilize blood sugar by having sufficient protein, sufficient fiber, and also giving your body the nutrients it needs. So rather than seeing cravings as a moral failing, first of all, are you eating because you're looking for some kind of pleasure and enjoyment? Is there some other way that you can satisfy these needs? Are you giving your body what it needs? Is there anything else that you can do to support yourself at this time?